Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our 75th annual awards and dinner celebration. Tonight, we honor our 2021 Fast Friday champions, if they ever find their seats over there. Thanks, Mike. So at this time, let's introduce our 2021 Fast Friday champions. Starting from the left, our Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero Outlaw champion, Richie Helger. Our Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero Bandit champion, Rosemary and Darren Krantz Jr. Our Everett Auto Parts Sports 4 champion, Mike and Mikey LeFort. Our Helger South Coast Power Equipment Pure Stock champion, Greg Perry, his guest, Lindsay Robertson. And our Nick's Pit Stop Legends Car champion, Luke Lebrun, his guest, Samantha Kuhn. Let us take a moment and bow our heads, please. Lord, since the last time we have met, our family has faced many challenges. Some we've won, some we've lost. Would like to take a moment and remember those struggling with memories, pain, and hope. Thank you. In just a few minutes, they will let you know it's a buffet-style dinner tonight. They'll let you know when to go up and stand in line, grab your food. It's a great buffet. So enjoy tonight's dinners. And in just a bit, we'll be back and hand out our 2021 Fast Friday Awards. As we kick off tonight's award celebration, we're going to take a look back on 2021 and some of the top moments of our 75th season of Fast Friday. Some of our honorable mentions. Can you hear me in the back? Is this thing on? Hello? Some of our top moments of the season. We're going to start with our honorable mentions of the season. And we're going to talk about one youngster coming in his rookie year, cold turkey, and finishing on the podium in multiple events is Jace Mongen, one of our honorable mentions. Timmy Ouellette scoring his first career Pure Stock win and winning the Phil's Propane Triple Crown Series. Joey Morissette finally parking himself into victory lane. The Vaness family battling top 5 finishes with 2 drivers in a competitive Bandolero division. And our Seekonk Speedway Race Day Rewind podcast taking off, thanking to the drivers and the teams who made it possible and listening to it. But let's get into our top 10. Our number 10 is our Sport 4 first-time winners. In 2021, included multiple first-time winners on Fast Friday, just like it does each and every year. This time, in the Everton Parts Sport 4 class, Dave Simpson Jr. and Tyler DeHanchik rolled to their first wins. Simpson had been trying to get there for a couple of years, following in the footsteps of his dad, who moved to Saturday nights into the sport trucks and then the pro stocks. In the middle of the summer, he rolled to that first win, and it was an emotional moment at the start-finish line in celebration with his family down there with him to enjoy it. On top of winning, Simpson also finished second in the point standings at the end of the year. Quite an impressive season. Tyler DeHanchik was also in a similar spot. For several years, Tyler would even admit when he first started, he wasn't where he needed to be. It took a different car and a lot of learning for him to finally hold that checkered flag. It was another special moment as he drove the Phil's Propane number 48 into victory lane for the first time, and the celebration was well-deserved. These are just 2 examples of many first-time winners of 2021, and we know more will be coming in 22. Our number 9 top 10 moment was the returning of champions building legacy. LeFort scoring his 3rd Sport 4 championship, while Greg Perry grabbed his 2nd title in the Pure Stocks. Across our Fast Friday divisions, we often see a lot of first-time winners and champions. However, in 2021, we saw 2 drivers return to title glory once again. Mike LeFort captured his 3rd consecutive title in the Sport 4 division, continuing to showcase his dominance. Over the last few years, Mike had been there when it mattered the most. Winning races and championships has become habit for him. Even after a technical infraction cost him some points early in the season. Oh, I'm sorry, we're not supposed to talk about that, Mike? He wasn't going to be denied beating Dave Simpson for the crown. The Lucky 13 driver was more than lucky in 2021. He was just plain successful. On a similar front, Greg Perry had been around the Helger South Coast Power Equipment Pure Stock division for many years. This year, he didn't win the most races, but he didn't have to in order to win the crown. Perry finished inside the top 5 more often than not and kept collecting points with consistency. Down the stretch run, it was clear that Greg was going to be the favorite. A 2nd title continues to put him up there with some of the best the division has ever seen. Our number 8 top 10 moment was the Speedway reopening post-COVID with fans in attendance. It was a year we will never forget for a ton of different reasons. After shutting down the entire 2020 season with no fans due to COVID-19, we swung open the gates in a big way in 2021. It may have started with a limited capacity of fans due to the guidelines in place by the state, but by the end of the first month, the track was rocking with excitement and an unlimited amount of fans slammed into the track by the end of May. The first event truly back was our Memorial Day Thrill Show. Who will ever forget the amount of people and the energy that packed into the stadium that day for the big return? Even after the thrill shows, our fans, teams, staff, and everyone involved went to work with an incredible summer. We had weekly racing on Fast Friday, NASCAR Saturdays, thrill shows, special events, and more. The car counts were up, the grandstand counts were at incredible levels, the sun was shining more often than not, and the racing on the track for all events was something special to watch, especially on Fast Friday. We can't thank everyone enough for an incredible 2021, and we are definitely looking forward to a bigger and better 22. Our number 7 top 10 moment, fitting with the number 7 in a row for Sam Macedo and the Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero Bandits. The number 7 is flying high tonight. The Green Hornet drove the number 16 in the Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero Bandits to 7 consecutive wins during the middle of the summer. It was one of the longest running winning streaks in Seekonk Speedway history, and it came in a beginner class. His name is Sam Macedo. Most years we see multiple winners in the Bandolero divisions. With so many new drivers coming in, specifically in the Bandits, it rarely happens where one driver dominates the season. But Macedo made sure to leave his mark in track history. He may have struggled by the end of the year, but the summer months provided him the chance to showcase his talent and give us something to remember. The green here matching the color of his car as he was showcasing it in Victory Lane photos more often than not. Our number 6 top 10 moment, Richie Helger Jr. uses determination to win the Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero Outlaw title. After 2 years of hard work, Richie Helger Jr. finally captured championship glory. After countless wins and front-running finishes, Helger was one on top at the end of the Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero Bandit Championship run. Helger's season was filled with excitement and anticipation. All of you are aware of the situation with his dad and his kidney donation, and it played a crucial role in his season. Helger traveled the East Coast and won races just about everywhere he went, but in the end, he was a champion at home, adding his name to a historic list of Seekonk Speedway champions. The Helger South Coast Power Equipment number 99 was the one to beat. With a little bit of bad luck in 21 was not going to slow him down. He went into the final few weeks falling just behind, but rebounded with a win and held the championship trophy at the end. We look forward to hearing more from him later tonight. Number 5, Jim Riley goes from stands to victory lane quickly. The story of our Fast Friday night is well documented. A lot of you here tonight have used Fast Friday to begin your racing career with hopes of making it to NASCAR Saturday. Some of you have been racing on Fast Friday for many years and are comfortable doing it. It creates 2 different sides of the spectrum, but it all meshes together so well. This year, we saw one of the Pure Stock drivers capture his first win after a tough start to his racing career. Jim Riley went from the crowd watching to the spectator drags and into the Pure Stocks, and when he first started, I think he'd admit it was a little rough. He struggled, he wrecked, he got lapped. But he ended with the checkered flag in his hand in 21. Towards the end of the season, Riley started to get his footing and ended up in victory lane before long. He was emotional and exciting on the night where he finally took a victory lap, and it wasn't long before he started doing burnouts in turn 1, creating a smoke show in turn 1 that we will never forget. Congratulations, Jim. Number 4, we move back to the Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero, the Bandits and the Outlaws, as they continue to showcase the future stars of Seekonk Speedway. Over the years, many drivers have graduated from the Seekonk Youth Racing Association classes and ended up in the Pro Stocks, late models, and more. In 21, we had a few more of those incredible youth racing moments we'd like to showcase, and they were all first-time winners. All of our Bandolero moments are memorable. Families are creating memories at the track that will last forever, and we're so happy to be a part of it. This year, a few drivers rocketed to their first career wins, including Brent Robideau, Steve Bowden, Melania Shalosky, and Sam Macedo. These weren't the only winners during the year, but these were the guys and girls who captured their first trophy. All of them are memorable moments. The emotion on track after the races is something none of us will soon forget, and we are positive there'll be more moments like that this coming year. Our number 3 top 10 moment of the season. Freddie Estelle Jr. is a historic staple of Seekonk. As a multiple Pro Stock champion and a front runner in just about everything he's driven, he knows his way around the third mile. In 2021, Freddie took a back seat from driving most of the year and helped one of our Fast Friday drivers rise to the top. His family member, Ethan Souza, needed a bit of guidance to get himself off the ground running in the pure stocks, but it wasn't long before Estelle went to work, wrenching on the car and helping Ethan with his line while simply sharing crucial advice. A few weeks later, Ethan captured the checkered flag for the first time. An emotional moment on the track after the race when Freddie came hustling down the stairs, excited, probably even more exciting than some of his own wins. The hug, the photos, the celebration was all something they will never forget. Number 2 in our top 10 moments is a way that our family came together in a big way this year. Before 2021 took the first green flag, Seekonk track sponsor Richie Helger of Helger's South Coast Power Equipment came to us looking for help. His kidney was failing, and he needed some help with a transplant to make sure he was able to take his next laps into the future and capture his own trophy of life. Someone needed to donate. In the end, the community came together like never before. It was on the local NBC 10 Providence news station, just days after on the track Facebook page, Rich poured out his story in an open letter that we will never forget. We spent most of the summer watching Rich and his son, Richie Jr., race for the championship in the Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero division. On the final Friday night, they celebrated together And our 2021 Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero Bandit champion, Darren Krantz Jr. Other side, Darren. Darren, other side. Drivers, they never listen. It's like listening to Lenny in the driver's meeting.
Whoa. That's where the track matters, though.
Darren, congratulations on a great season and a championship year. Looks like you're already prepared for this.
Hello everyone, it's great to see all of you again. 2021 was a challenging year for our team. We fought a lot of car and motor problems all season, but we raced over 65 races all over the country. We had a lot of fun, won a lot of races and a few championships too. Not sure how many of you know, but I do not just race for trophies and points. I have a charity called raceforkids.com that supports medically fragile children, children with special needs, and children and families in need of help. We work with so many great charities like Angela's House, Gary Brown's, Dream 68, Cora LaJoy, Samaritan's Feet, and Toys for Tots.
Oh, you're organized.
Yeah. In 2022, with every lap I raced, we accomplished some amazing things. We raised $23,000 for Sam Jordan, a boy with Down syndrome, whose family could not afford to pay for his special schooling. We raised $15,000 for Ben Evans, a 12-year-old boy fighting leukemia. 4 tractor-trailer loads of food to over 37 food pantries. 2 tractor-trailers of coffee and tea and hot chocolate to our first responders and military. 1 full tractor-trailer load of hand sanitizer to schools and food pantries. 1 full tractor-trailer load of toys and bicycles delivered to Marines at Camp Lejeune. 5,000 pairs of shoes and 4,000 pairs of socks to Cora LaJoy's Samaritan's Feet. 11,000 lunch meals and 4 days to children all over Long Island. And helped Toys for Tots collect over 150,000 toys in 6 events. And I would like to thank my mom and my dad for all they do for me. This race schedule is not easy on a national level, but they do it for me, and I'm so grateful for them. I would like to thank Jonathan for working on my cars every week, everyone at Seekonk Speedway, Lenny for working with us every week, and I would like to thank Kyle Souza for great flagging and cool interviews, Ed St. Germain for great photos and social media, Kevin Boucher for great announcing, and sometimes he interviews me in Victory Lane. Can I get a round of applause for all the staff at Seekonk Speedway for all their work? I also want to thank Super Bowl champ Gary Brown for mentioning me and working with me on all of my charities. PJ and Kat Schrantz, I cannot wait to work with both of you in 2022 doing so many great things. Tommy Baldwin Jr. and Jimmy Blewett for all the great racing advice and coaching, inspiring me to become a better race car driver. Major Chuck Kilbride and Gunnery Sergeant John Sardine for being awesome role models and working every year with me on Toys for Tots. Cora LaJoy for always spending time with me and driver coaching for coaching and for working on the charities with us. Joey Logano for amazing driver coaching and always spending time with me at the races. Finally, I want to thank all the people and companies who help us race every week. U.S. Legend Cars, The Engine Shop, Simpson, Stilo, Hans, MPI, the joy of seating, and racing and electronics. Thank you again to everyone, and I look forward to racing at Seekonk Speedway in 2022.
Good job. If you win the championship next year, we'll cut you down to 3 pages. Good job, buddy.
And our 2021 Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero Outlaws champion, Richie Helger Jr. Richie, congratulations on a great season. The mic is yours.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here tonight and help me and my family celebrate this championship. It's been a great few years for me, and ending with it in a championship in 2021 was awesome. Back in 2020, I started racing at Seekonk and got my first win pretty quickly. We entered the final few weeks of the year in contention for the championship and had some bad luck. We ended up second in points, and it was definitely disappointing but also exciting. I entered 2021 with goals of winning a race, being in contention for the championship, and keeping the car in one piece. Another major goal was keeping my dad healthy. I was able to win 2 races, and it was intense on the final night, but we won the championship. Outside of Seekonk, we traveled like crazy in 2021. We visited so many different states and won 8 races on the road, making it 10 total this year. I got to see a lot of new tracks and meet some new people. Winning a championship and all these races this year made me feel so lucky. We worked hard for it. One of the best parts of the year was spending the days at the track with my family. Without their support, I couldn't race. My dad was quickly getting sicker during the year, and he didn't show it. He worked hard to make sure we were ready to go and worked hard at the track to help me win. All of you know that Amy Arsenal came forward and saved his life. She also saved our family life as well. I am so thankful for her, but also so thankful that I will be able to spend many more years with my dad and family together as one because of her. In conclusion, I have to thank my sponsors for all their help. Special thanks to Helger South Coast Power Equipment, Cat Country 98.1, Phil's Propane, B&M Maintenance, Simpsons Auto Care, Donate Life, and Sousa Media. I also have to thank the people that helped me make it possible, including my mom, dad, and brother Ryan, Charlie Rose, Scott Harkin, SHR, Kyle Marchand, Kyle Casper, Seekonk Speedway, Rob Murray, Richie Murray, the LeFort family, Kyle Souza, and Amy Arsenal, and everyone else who helped me get here today. I'm already looking forward to seeing everyone at the track in 2022. We'll be running the Legend cars next year, and that will be tough, but I am excited for it. We'll be continue to run the Bandolero when we can. Finally, one last thing before I go. To me, Amy Arsenal is a lifesaver. She changed my family's life. She helped my dad get to his 41st birthday on Thursday, which we thought he might not see without Amy's help. Can everyone please join me and stand up and give Amy a big round of applause for being our hero? Thank you all again, and I hope everyone has a great night. Also, one more thing before I go. Mikey LeFort, I got your speech paper right here. I hope it's long enough for you. We tried, but we couldn't find anything longer, so good luck.
Congratulations, buddy.
And our 2021 Everton Park Sport 4 champion for the third straight year, Mikey LeFort. Mike, did you forget the championship paper that Richie just gave you? Ladies and gentlemen, our 2021 Sport 4 champion, Mikey LeFort.
Thanks everybody for coming out tonight. It's really cool to be standing here for the third time in a row. It's been fun. I raced the Seekonk for a couple years now. It's been a crazy few years, in and out, trying to get the championship. It took me about 5 years to get there. It's really cool to be standing here as a three-time Sport 4 champion at Seekonk Speedway. I have to start by thanking the owners of the track, including the Banquet family and everyone who makes it possible to play here. In 2021, we had a great year. We won 2 races and finished inside the top 3, all of 13 races, and lost by 1. With a disqualification during the season that dropped us from first in points to 5th, we slowly moved our way up each week. The goal of winning in this year was to just get to the top and not have to make a win every week. Little by little, we got our hands up there and got there where we needed to be. Winning a 3rd championship puts us in some elite company with Nick Houlihan, George Murray, and others. Over the last 3 years of winning championships, we have accomplished some of the great stats. It's been a great ride with some great people. A lot of running in the front. 36 races, 5 wins, 30 top 5 finishes. Definitely Definitely have to thank a few people that helped me get out here. Rich Helger and the team over at Helger South Coast Power Equipment, Kevin from Simpsons Auto Care, Sean from Reckless Hobbies, Matt and Deb over at King Lock, AJ Manuel at Bill Wright Construction, Jerry's General Maintenance, Joe at Carbon Filtration Systems, the guys at Atlantic Plumbing and Heating. Susan's Media, sorry. And Crazy Chris at Kent County 105.1. I also have to thank a lot of people who helped me get to the track in the shop. Without them, I definitely wouldn't be able to get to where I am today. But my brother-in-law, Randy, Chris, my son Michael, my daughter Mariah, and my niece Taylor. And finally, I have to thank everyone else, including my family and friends. It takes a lot of time and hard work away from home to be at the shop to get this done. Fast Friday is a great stepping stool for many drivers, but for me, it's a chance to get out there and play, and we're lucky enough to have the support we have to win. I have to thank my family and friends, my beautiful wife Tiffany, my kids Michael and Mariah, my mom and dad who have been there all along, also my sister for her support. And I have to take this time right now to thank Amy Arsenal for helping one of our best friends, Rich Helger, stay here and be here tonight with us. It's already getting close to the 2022 season. The winters goes by fast and faster every year. A few updates and a few tweaks, and we'll be coming out strong for 2022. I also want to thank Joe Saradinsky, Sorgi Salisbury, Steve Kavanaugh, Scott Custodio, and thanks for everybody coming out tonight and seeing us here.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 2021 Helger South Coast Power Equipment Pure Stock Champion, Greg Perry.
I'm smart. Look at that.
That's only because he couldn't spell, he had to talk into
I couldn't print it out, so I took a picture of it.
If that was me, I'd have to put the print.
Thank you for coming tonight. Can you hear me now? First, I'd like to thank the Vendetti family. Good. Oh, hold on. I know I'm horrible. I would like to first thank the Vendetti family. Without you, there would be no Seekonk. And I'd also like to thank Rich Helger from the Helger South Coast Power Equipment for sponsoring the Fast Fridays Pure Stock division. I'm a little more prepared than last time, but Mother Nature threw a curveball at us last week. Got snowed out, but we're back at it again. And I like Seekonk because it's a hometown track in a backyard. And I like watching my nephews race from the pit tunnel in my race car. I can never get a picture with him, but I sit there and watch him race every week. And he finally got that Pisky first win off his shoulders. Congrats, buddy. And he showed great, great, oh man, great progress and consistency each week. I myself wasn't expecting the best finish the way we did. We had a rough start to the season. We figured out a few issues, but thank you to my crew guys that helped me out all the way through. I can't thank them enough. John Robideau, Danny Massa, and all my buddies in the pits, Kyle, Jared, Nate, thank you guys. And all my sponsors, I'd like to throw a little shout out to them. Hot Event, Vehicle Exhaust Fume Removal Pots and Supplies for first responders, Zoom Alt Tree, Compact and Baylor, Eric's Lawn Service, AT&T Truck and Auto Sales, K&M Auto. And the last people to thank would be my mom and Lindsay for doing what they do for me throughout the year. Thank you, guys. I don't like speeches.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 2021 Nick's Pit Stop Legends Champion, Luke Lebron.
Good evening. First, I would like to thank Seekonk Speedway for hosting this event tonight. Also, thank you to the Vendetti family and all the Seekonk Speedway employees for everything they do to provide us with a fun, safe place to race. 2021 has been an amazing season for me. I was offered an incredible opportunity to return to Seekonk Speedway, my home track where my racing career began, to drive for the B&M Maintenance number 88 in the Fast Fridays Legends Division. I was excited to return to Seekonk for 2021 while also racing my own car with the NELCAR Tour, fighting for the national championship. It was a dream season for me. I wound up with a total of 12 wins out of 14 wins at Seekonk, combined with 10 wins with the NELCAR Tour, for a total of 22 wins. This allowed me not only to win the Seekonk Speedway Championship, but also clinch the 2021 INEX Pro Championship. None of this would be possible without the help and support of so many. At the top of this list, Beth and Mike Sullivan of B&M Maintenance, who offered me this opportunity to drive their 88. We make a great team and the results were better than I could ever imagine. I love and appreciate you guys more than I can put into words. Thank you, Beth and Mike, for believing in me and helping me achieve this championship. I would also like to thank their children, Mia and Caden, for their support every Friday night. You're an amazing family, and I am blessed to know and work with all of you. Next on this list is Nick Lascola of NLR and his team. When I accepted the ride with B&M Maintenance, I said there is no one I'd rather work with than Nick. Thank you for setting up an unbeatable beast of a car week after week. A car that could take the inside or the high side and still make it from last to first, more than once. We had so many great times working late nights in the shop. I value your friendship and truly appreciate all you've done for me this season. Huge thanks to our generous sponsors who made this season possible. B&M Maintenance, Jeremy from Hedges Excavation, Pete and Jariah from Finished Grade Excavation. Thank you to my family, mom and dad, my brothers Eric and Landon, the Torchio family, and my entire extended family. Thank you to everyone who has come out to watch these races on Friday nights. I couldn't ask for a better family. Special thanks to my girlfriend Sam and all of her support this season, and my buddy Huey Bowser for all the help in the pits. Lastly, I would like to thank all my fellow racers and friends and say congratulations to everyone here tonight on a great season. Thank you very much.